Hello everyone. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hello everybody. Hello everyone. Hello. Nice to see you guys. Nice to see every one of you, everyone. Awesome. Everybody in the house. Seriously amazing. Truly blessed to see you people right here today. That is really incredible, guys. We are heading into this beautiful journey. We are heading into this beautiful journey. We are heading into this beautiful journey, guys. Everybody, welcome to our second day. Welcome to our second day of life transformation. That Everybody in the house. Nice to see you guys coming up. Nice to see each and every one of you. The time right now is 10 p.m. Yes, it's the 10 p.m. and we are back again as part of Life Transformation. All these serious people of the world, I'm talking to you people, all those guys who wants to do something great in life, they are all clicked up to this time 10:00 p.m. Super happy to see you people, and today is our second day of our life transformation season 3. Yesterday was amazing. Yes, very good, Ashish. You keep a track of the counter. Everybody in the house, keep a track of the counter on a daily basis. That will keep pushing you to show up one more day. Things might be painful, but you have to keep showing up one more day, because this is going to change your life, guys. And today we are not going to talk here and there. We would be straight away going to the topic, guys. Okay, so right from today onwards, life transformation begins. We would be talking very precise, something which you can take away out of the session right from today onwards. Hello Naveen, hello Afia, hello Akshay, nice to see you people. Hello Prince. Get it up. The time right now is 10:01 p.m. guys, and the second day, it is going to be a pretty interesting day. And right from today, your life is starting to change, and it will happen, guys. Something valuable will be coming to you people. That's what is going to happen today. When you, like I said, you walk into life transformation as a different person and you walk out as a different person. This is the goal, and that is truly incredible. So everybody, be very serious about these sessions, guys. No more laziness. If you're lying down right now, just having the phone like this in front of you, it's time to get more alert, more active. This is about your life and you're taking ownership and responsibility. So no getting lazy, okay? Put your device in a proper position. Keep your senses alert. The energy which I carry, you have to absorb it and you have to apply it. This is what is your life transformation, guys. And life transformation, if you are lazy, it is not going to happen. So take charge, be responsible, everybody. Take charge, be responsible, own your life, be in your senses. When this 10 p.m. session is starting, be completely alert. Try to set up a device where you're not touching it. Feel it the way I feel it, because then your life will start to change. Fine, the time right now is 10:02 p.m. and today we are going to touch very interesting topic, guys. Okay, yesterday we said one of a very key thing. 80% of the world population, yes, 80% of the world population say that I want to become successful, but they don't become that. Yeah, everybody and all the 100% people says I want to become successful. 80% people die mediocre, not achieving it. Only 20% people, the top cream of the world, becomes grandly successful in life. And today we need to understand why this 80% people are not able to accomplish that. Because you never know, if you don't know the reason, maybe you and me might belong in this category, and 80% is a huge population, guys. You need to understand this. So today's session, we would be spending some time in actually understanding why this 80% of the world population is not actually achieving their dreams. Even though they say I want to become successful, why they don't become that, we would know that reason. And once you know the reason, guys, you can define your own strategies to actually overcome it and to go beyond that. That's possible. So we will not just be identifying the reason for not becoming successful, we will even be taking it to the next level of defining a step by step process of what you should implement so that you can become successful. Okay, so we are going to cover both the things: identifying the root cause, and second, defining the process which you can apply on a regular basis starting today. Okay, starting today till the end of the entire season, we will define a concrete process by which your life will start experiencing the difference. This is what is going to happen as part of today's session, the day 2, which is going to lay down the benchmark for this season. And you need to understand, guys, okay, everybody says I want to become successful, 80% people fail. Now why is that? And I'm about to unveil. You need to understand the statement, guys. Everybody in this house understand this statement. You are not in your control. You need to understand, this is really powerful. You are not in your control. What does that mean? It means like you choose to become successful, but you yourself fail yourself. You are your worst enemy. You are a blocker for your own success. You need to understand this fact today. You are not in your control. What exactly I mean by that, guys? Okay, everybody in this house, we all know that doing exercise is going to give huge value to your life. Yes or no? We all know that doing exercise, workout is going to give us a healthy body, which is the ultimate solution in a long run of life. We all know those things. But how many of us are actually doing it on a consistent basis? Ask this question to yourself. And again, if you tally it up, you would find that 20% of the world population only does it, 80% does not do it. Now ask a question to yourself. You know that doing it is going to make you great, make you body healthy, but still we don't do it. What's the reason for that? You make a choice. I'm talking about all those serious people in the group who already knows that yes, I want to do exercise and workout for changing my life. They make that decision and they even like take gym subscriptions or even do the initiations. Now what is happening, guys? You are deciding, you are actually even taking attempts like, okay, new year resolutions, everybody says I want to continue gym and doing that, but how many of us even complete 1 month of time? You need to understand that fact. We all know that health is important, exercise, workout is important, and we make decisions and even actions to make it happen, but still we are not able to do that. That's where I am saying you are not in your control. Your decision is in your control, but continuing it, making it a habit of your life is not in your control, and you need to understand this fact. Second example, everybody of us, right from generations, it has been said that waking up early in the morning is going to be beneficial for everyone. Yes or no? Everybody knows it. Your aged people, all the seniors and the everybody in your house, they might have already told you, people, wake up early in the morning and do something which actually can transform your life. 5 a.m.s, 4 a.m.s, 6 a.m.s, wake up early in the morning, and you know it, I know it. And I right now know that out of the 28 people right now active in this room, all of you might have tried to wake up as well. If you have not really tried that, that's a different story. You have a different problem to deal with. But now I'm talking about those people who knows that waking up early is good. Second, they even set alarms during night. Now what is happening is, tonight when you're going to sleep, you would be setting alarms. Tomorrow 5 a.m. I want to wake up. The decision is ready, your action is ready. But now what is going to happen? Tomorrow morning when the alarm rings at 5 a.m., the first thing which happens naturally, guys, your hand goes to the snooze button. Now what is happening is, yesterday night before sleeping, you decided, you were in your control at that time, but when it actually came to take actions, next day, tomorrow morning, you failed. Who failed? Yourself, guys. You failed yourself. You need to understand there is a reason behind all this, and that's where I'm saying you are not in your control. Basically, the decisions which you take, the decisions of like waking up in the morning, or the decisions of like going to gym, doing workout, those decisions which you have taken, you want to know the reality. There is only 5% of your brain called as the conscious brain. With that decision, with that part, you made a decision that I want to do it. But you need to understand there is a remaining dominant 95% of your brain, which is the subconscious brain. Your subconscious brain, your body, that is completely running on a different routine, and that is applicable for everyone in this world. So when you make a decision tonight while sleeping that tomorrow morning I want to wake up early, you do that decision only with 5% of your brain, that is the conscious brain. But then when you wake up in the morning, when you try to wake up, when the alarm rings, maybe you might even get into senses, but your mind and body is not going to keep you alive. It would be like, okay, let me snooze. Why? Because that is the dominant portion, guys. This is where I am saying you are your worst enemy. You are not in your control. You think you are in your control, guys, but in reality there is a dominant 95% of the brain which is causing troubles in your own life. Now what is happening? You want to do workout, you want to wake up early in the morning, your brain is not allowing you to do that. Now consider a different thing, guys. You need to understand this is real core reason why people are not successful. You need to understand this thing. Everybody of you might be having some hobbies. You might be liking something like cricket, dancing, painting, singing, something which keeps you alive. Your entire mind and body has accepted that reality. That's my hobby. I have fun while I do that. With your 5% of your conscious brain, just think like, okay, from tomorrow onwards I'm not going to do it, or I'll start disliking it. Is it possible, guys? No. That means whatever decisions you are making, it is not possible for your mind and body to apply that. And that's where, guys, you need to understand you are not in your control. And now it becomes serious. If suppose with the 5% of your brain, you decide that I want to become successful in life, you make that decision with the 5% of the brain, but the 95% of your brain says, no, I will not allow you to do that. And that's where 80% of the world fails. 80% of the world stays mediocre because the subconscious mind, their body, which has become, it is not allowing you guys to change. And you need to understand it's a pretty massive deal. If you don't understand this, throughout your life you would be the slave of your subconscious mind. Even though you want to do something, you will not be able to do that. And you need to understand that is really tough problem. And that's a real tough problem, guys. Okay, you are not in your control. Now the thing is what you can do to take charge of your life. You need to understand these things, guys. Like if suppose it's me, I want to wake up in the morning, like maybe 5 a.m. alarm. It is tough for me or tough for you, say for example, if you're not a morning person. But you will find that there are many other people, they are like waking up at 4 a.m. since a pretty long time, right? There are some set of people who are waking up so early since a pretty long time. That means it differs from person to person. For some people, their 95% of the brain is allowing success to happen. For many other people, it is not allowing success to happen, and that is where it is trouble. And you need to know one thing, guys. This is the most interesting which you can understand. No matter how negative or how problematic your 95% of your subconscious might be, there is a process by which you can change the way you think, by which you can change to a greater personality. There is a systematic approach for that. Now, the sad reality of the world is many people don't know this approach, and even though they might be knowing it, they are not following up. Because of that, they don't see changes in their life. Now, let me get on to the what exactly is this process by which your life can actually change. Okay, now the thing is, guys, first thing, first step is, okay, the first step in solving any problem is realizing and accepting the fact that there is a problem. You need to understand that whenever you want to change in life, it is tough. Okay, your body is in right now this rhythm. What is going to happen, whenever you are in this kind of a rhythm, your body, your mind is adapted to a journey, maybe a routine office life, basically like waking up in whatever routine time you have, going to sleep at the fixed time, watching television set, or doing whatever basically you do. What happens is that becomes your routine life. Your mind and body adapts to that. Now, once your mind and body is adapted to that, guys, you need to know this fact. Whenever you decide to do change, your 95% of the brain, for that this becomes the comfort zone. And it feels like whenever you want to do something, your entire body and you itself will be like, no, 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 I don't want to change. I don't want to change my routine way of behavior because change is different. I don't like difference. I like to be in my comfort zone. This is how your mind and body is going to react whenever you decide to it. So now that's the step number one. You need to understand that every time you want to make a change in your life, no matter what habit it is, be it going to gym, be it like waking up early in the morning, be it like reading a new book, or being like greatly successful in life, no matter what change you want to have in life, know it like the first step, your mind and the body is going to oppose that. It is not going to make it possible. That's the first step. And guys, this is the reason why New Year resolutions fail. The people with a decision make it up, but they don't follow the same systematic approach. Because of that, the New Year resolution fails. Now we need to understand that every time whenever you want to do greatness or do any change in your routine life, your body and mind is going to oppose you people. That's the step number one. Understand this fact. Now once you understand this fact, guys, now comes the second stage. Okay, now the second stage, this is even more important. You need to understand the entire universe, okay, it runs based on a cyclic pattern. Nothing but sun rising in the morning, setting in the evening. Tomorrow again it comes up. The rotation, the revolution, everything. The universe operates in a cycle, guys. And that means there is a pattern. And we as human beings, we are part of this creation and nature, and we also operate on pattern. Now what is our pattern? For example, we breathe, right? Inhale, exhale, it's a cyclic pattern. Your heart beats, dhak dhak, dhak dhak. What's that? It's a pattern, it's a rhythm. Your pulse rate, it's a pattern, it's a rhythm. Nothing but because you are a part of creation, your body and mind is naturally tuned up to understand cyclic nature or patterns. So that's where comes the second stage. If you want to install any new habit, be it like waking up early, be it like doing any great thing in life, you need to understand this fact. Or be it like even following this life success affirmations or following this life transformation on a day-to-day basis, you need to understand that in the 24 hours at one fixed position, in the 24 hours at one fixed position, you need to create a mandatory checkpoint, like something different is going to happen at some x amount of time. For example, when we are into this life transformation session, accept it to your mind that every night 10 p.m. something different is going to happen. Guys, that's the secret. That's the secret. Because your mind understands the cyclic pattern. If you train your mind with this 5% of conscious brain, like every night 10 p.m. I want to do something which is going to upgrade my thinking, which is going to get me success, and define that window fixed. Regardless of what we do here, guys, but you have to train your body and mind. So accept the second fact, like you need to utilize this cyclic pattern in this entire 24 hours. Define a reserved time where you grow. Now what is going to happen, whenever this cyclic time happens in this entire 24 hours, whenever 10 p.m. happens, initially your brain and mind and body would be like, hey, why are you going there? Let's sleep now, let's watch some television now. What is going to happen? It will try to push you. But then what happens with your conscious brain? You need to have some like, no, I want to do it, because first step is done. You understood that your body is going to pull you back. And when you know this reality, you would be like, okay, when it is fighting, you are fighting yourself, guys. Your success is in your hands. Don't blame it on the society. It's in your hands. You are not allowing yourself to become successful. Understand this fact. Now, getting back, like when the first thing happens, you decide that I want to transform my life, I want to show up for 10 p.m. Immediately, your brain and body would say, no, don't do that, don't do that, because throughout my life at 10 p.m. I was doing something else, watching television, watching this, watching that. I don't want to change. Be it that change is greatness in life. Your body will not allow. So accept the first fact, okay, that resistance will come. And many people in life is not able to overcome this resistance, but you will not. You will accept, you will overcome it. Fine. Now second, we are utilizing the cyclic pattern of life. And what is this cyclic pattern? Every day 10 p.m. we are creating a reserved slot where we grow. Okay, now what would happen when you start doing it on a consistent basis? Day 2, day 3, day 4. Now what is going to happen is your brain will identify that, okay, in the entire cycle of the day, something happens at 10 p.m. which is different, and slowly your mind will start calming down. The resistance will stop automatically. And you know why the 80% people of the world are not successful? Because they are not able to overcome this resistance itself. Now, when you have a pattern of daily commitment, guys, what happens? Just relate it with the snoozing pattern in the morning. What you do when you want to set up at 5 a.m., you say that, okay, let me snooze for 5 more minutes. And when the 5 minutes happens, then let me snooze it one more time. And then, like, it's okay, I'll wake up late. And maybe one day you wake up tomorrow, you might be like, okay, what happens if I give one day break in between? Right? When these kind of thoughts will happen, the gap which is created will never allow your subconscious mind to understand that you want to change. So that's the second control which you need to have. Reserve a slot in the entire 24 hours every day at the same time. That is important, guys. If you watch my same session at some random times, it will not have impact on you. Same topic, same content, same energy, but impact would be less. But when you reserve a slot, when you reserve the slot sharp 10 p.m., you want to continue, then your brain will understand something different happens at this segment of the day. And that pattern creation is important, guys. So that is where the second step for life transformation, every day meeting up at 10 p.m., now brain will adapt, and very slowly the resistance will come down. And guys, this technique, this process will be applied for anything that you want to achieve in your life, guys. Any change you want to do in your life, you define what habit you want, you can apply the same process and it will work every day at the fixed time. Done. Now the third very important step, guys. The third very crucial and important step. You are the person, okay, the way you think, the way you behave, you are the person because of the environment you have been so far into. Understand this very deep. It's a very deep concept, guys. You are the person, the way you think right now, the way you act right now, that is because of the environment where you have been in the past. Okay. Now, I want to give an example to explain it better. Let's assume, guys, the very top richest person of the world, okay? The millionaires, the billionaires, right? The businessmen, the top people like Ambani's and all that, they have a lot of power and potential. Now, what is going to happen? The way these people think is pretty different, yes or no? They think of conquering the world, they think of like capturing entire India, doing business ideas and all that. Now what is happening is, in their home on a day-to-day basis, there are discussions happening like, okay, how do you expand your business, how do you acquire other companies, how do you become great, how do you apply on a day-to-day basis so that you become more powerful and rise more high. Creativity, business ideas, lot of ideas and innovation is going to be discussed in their homes, yes or no? Now, what is going to happen if by chance you are born into this top businessman's family? Your brain is growing by learning from this environment. Whether you like it or not, guys, because of this environment, if you see these kids which is continuously in this kind of environment where there is business expansion happening, their brain, by the age of whatever your age is right now, let's say 25 is your age, by the age of 25, their brain is going to consume all of these business ideas, and that is going to now innovate. That's where, guys, for them the brain has started working different because they consumed different knowledge throughout their 25 years. That's where the way they think is different. Even if you guys, if you know somebody that rich, okay, just go and talk to them. Just based on the ideas, they would always be talking about business, about punctuality of the time, about expansions, because that's where their brain thinks. Age does not matter, guys. Even a 15-year-old kid, but in that environment, will become different. Environment matters. You are the sum total of the environment you are into, guys. But consider our case, guys. You, me, the middle class, the upper middle class, the lower middle class. Consider people like us. What is our environment right from the beginning? When we are into our childhood, okay, right from the childhood, we have been brought up saying, okay, you need to study, complete your schooling, complete your college, and then you have to take a job, you have to work in a company, and then you have to take a home, you need to get married, and that's how your life is going to be. You need to have a car, and that's what it is, guys. Ask a question to yourself. Was this not the environment around yourself right from your birth till date? And if you ask me, that is a mediocre way of living life. When there is huge success, do you know how much Satya Nadella earns? Do you know how much all the big top guns of the people earn? Now that is success. Many thousand crores. That is their annual package. And what do we earn? We might be happy with that, but you need to understand your potential is huge, but you are dying average. You need to understand this fact. Just compare it up. Right from the childhood, the environment around us, the environment always said, like, okay, you live a life which is average, live a life which is mediocre. And what is that? Complete schooling, complete college, and then you work for somebody. And once you work, then have a marriage, have a home, have a car, take some vacations. And this is what, guys, in my opinion, is a truly average life, and which everybody is living these days. The majority of the world is living. But you need to understand, your brain was in that environment, and that's where it did not change. And you know the sad reality, for many people of the world, it is not going to change. The same pattern which I said right now, they are going to die in the same pattern. And if you don't do something about it, you will be dying in the same pattern as well. Fine, that's the environment which was around you, guys. Now you need to understand, just imagine if you have even worse environment around this. Guys, your brain is not going to think anything different. If you have always fed average thoughts in your mind, you cannot become successful in life. If you want to become successful, you need to feed successful thoughts in your mind. It is directly proportional. The way you think, you become that. If always throughout your life everything is consumed average, 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 your life is going to be average only. It is what you give inside, what comes outside. Garbage in, garbage out. Your brain just processes whatever it consumes. That's where, guys, the same brain but in a business family will work in a different manner. The same brain in an average family will work in the same manner. And you need to understand, the same brain in a worst condition will work in the worst possible manner. What does that mean? If suppose the environment around you is negative, be it whoever, be it your family, be it your friends, be it the people around you, if they are always, right from your initial days, always saying like, no, these things are not possible for us, this is only for the richest, there is like something called as talent, and there is something like very rich and great people of the world, it's only possible for them, it is not possible for us. If that kind of negativity and excuses, if that is the environment around you, let me tell you, no matter how hard you are putting in efforts, if your environment is like that, if your thoughts are like that, you will never become successful. And that's the sad truth of the society, guys. You need to change the way you think, you need to change your environment around you. You need to change that. Okay, what people say, like there is a saying in Hindi, right? Boond boond se ghat barta hai. When you take it in a positive manner, like, okay, slow and steady wins the race, like consistently feeding success to your mind will make you successful. Similarly, consistently feeding negativity in your mind will make you negative. It has a true side, it has a worse side as well. Now you need to ask yourself a question: what kind of environment you are into right now, and whether that kind of environment is going to take you towards grand success or not. You need to ask that question to yourself right today, guys, not tomorrow, right today. Open your eyes towards your environment, because you have to take that decision. Is your environment pulling you back? Is your environment limiting your thought process? You need to understand this massive thing. And guys, you know what? That is where, as part of these life transformation, I'm coming up with the third step. The third step, and this is nothing but, no matter how much worst your past would have been, or how tough your environment would have been, but when we meet up as part of this 10 p.m. sessions, we would be feeling proud about ourselves. No more excuses, no more complaints. We will feel that we are the best version of ourselves. I am powerful. I am strong. I am limitless. Everything is possible for me. I am growing every single day. The world is going to respect me, and I will make greatness possible in my life. I am amazing personality. When you meet at 10 p.m., excuses don't come with excuses, guys. Stop the excuses at 9:59. But when you are into this zone, feel alive, feel broad. Let this 30 minutes, 45 minutes be the best time of your day where you feel that your potential is huge. It is massive. Nothing is going to stop you. Feel like that. Feel proud. Feel the way the top successful people of the world feels. Feel like them. Feel like there is nobody who is going to stop you from achieving whatever you want. Feel like that. And God, what is going to happen when you do this thing on a repeated basis? When you do this thing on a repeated basis, your mind is going to accept this as your new reality. Your subconscious mind, regardless of what your past would have been, whatever your environment would have been, but when you feed this positivity, feed this energy every single day at the same time, we are creating a window so that your subconscious mind is going to like, okay, you feed me things, I will become that. And once your 95% of the brain becomes that powerful, your way of living will change. The way of living will change, guys. Yeah, and you need to understand, and this practice, guys, this is not something new. Feeling positive, believing positive about yourself, this is not something new. This has been known since ages, and that is called as success affirmations. Affirming success to yourself. I am successful, I am powerful, I am wise, I am intelligent, nobody can stop me, I am the most beautiful person on the planet, I am the richest person of the planet, I am limitless, I can do whatever I want, I will write my destiny with my own hands. You believe in all these as part of success affirmations, and when you do that on a regular basis, and we would be making this third exercise as a daily exercise throughout this life transformation, because this 45 minutes of the time when we connect 10 to 10:45, this is the time which I am planning. When we connect at this time, excuses will not matter, and you will become the greatest version of yourself. You would believe yourself a bit more. And over a period of time, when this happens, your subconscious mind will start changing, and that is where you will start coming out of that 80% of the non-successful people, and then you would start feeling like, yes, I belong in the top 20% of the world. And guys, the beliefs are enough. In next coming few sessions, I am going to explain how this thought process can actually make your reality. Just with this thinking, with these beliefs, how does your mind and the thought process change? Everything, guys, is a step-by-step process. For today, consume what I am telling to you people. From tomorrow, I will even add more and more value so that you understand how these principles work. But what is the step-by-step process, guys? I'll just do a quick summary, and then we will be playing up the success affirmations right today. Strong beliefs about yourself. What are we going to do, guys? First thing, whenever you want to do something different in life, know that your body and mind is not going to allow you. Many people fail in life because this initial resistance of themselves they are not able to overcome. How you can overcome is by accepting that, okay, resistance is going to be there, but still I have to be dedicated, committed. Once you do that, the initial resistance would be over. Decide that at any given point of time, when you are here 2nd of June, you promise to yourself, 3rd June I will show up again. Promise, it would be painful, but you will show up again. That's how you do it. Okay, promise, commitment, and you show it again. When you do it for 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 10 days, subconscious mind resistance will relax. Fine, if you want to become successful, I cannot do anything for that. If you want to become successful, I am your slave. Now you would start becoming in your control, guys. Okay, now that's the first step, understanding. Now second, every day at the 10 p.m, creating a window in the 24 hours where you consume this information, so that your brain will make it more easy. Like, it would understand, like, something different happens at 10 p.m, I don't know why this person feels different inside. Because when you think different, your body behaves different. Now your body and mind is going to react like, 10 p.m, something happens, energy runs through this person. And now they will start slowly liking that kind of energy, guys. That is the second step. Awesome stuff, super stuff. And the third thing, no matter how your past would have been or how your environment would have been, we will be consuming strong beliefs about ourselves. Like, nothing is impossible for us. It is truly amazing. And now once you do that on a repeated basis, the 95% of your brain will start changing. And when that change, that's where miracle happens. So when I started my session today saying you are not in your control, but now I want to tell you, if you follow the right technique, you can dominate through every struggle of your life by a simple systematic approach. And that is where, guys, as part of my season 1 and season 2 in matter of 21 days, in matter of 40 days, we saw brains changing. The people who were not waking up at 4 a.m.s or 5 a.m.s throughout their life, now they are waking up at 4:30s. Nothing is impossible. Nothing is impossible. You need to understand that. And I want to do that with you as well. Let's be together. Now I will be playing down the success affirmations. Everybody sit down in cool calm position. Keep your spine erect. Okay? Everybody sit down in cool calm position. Keep your spine erect. Take a deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Guys, do it along with me. When it is about becoming successful, no excuses. Do it along with me. The techniques which I say works, and I want it to work for you. Don't take it casual, because if you're just listening it, not applying it, not rethinking about it, your life is not going to change. You have to be practical, involved. Now what I want is all you people sit down in a proper position, be it folded legs or on the chair, whatever it is. Second, keep your spine erect. Guys, be serious for your success. Success is not a joke, and that's the reason 80% of the world is not becoming successful. Don't take it light. Nobody is going to give you ready-made. You have to earn it. You have to work hard for that. Everybody sit down with the spine erect. Fine. Now I will be playing some success affirmations. We'll be listening.